Hello and welcome to the Pup Mommy. Well, did you know that today is National Walking Your Dog Day? And for many of us, that's something that we look forward to every single day, where we can be alone with our dog, enjoy the outside, the sunshine, and even sometimes the wind and the rain, just because we're with our dogs. But for many of us, sometimes that's not a pleasure we can always enjoy, whether it's because of time, work, or mobility issues, and therefore we rely on a dog walker. Now, if you're thinking about hiring a dog walker, there are certain questions maybe that you should ask ahead of time to vet that dog walker. And you may be thinking, vet the dog walker? This is a dog walker. This person is not marrying my son or my daughter. What do you mean? I'll tell you very quickly. Keep in mind that you are financially and legally liable for any injuries sustained by any person or dog that comes into contact with your dog. So that's why it's very important to know the person and know something about the person and their capabilities before you hire them as a dog walker. So here are some things that I think, some questions that you should be asking. And there are 10 of them, so be ready. All right, question number 1. Do you own any dogs yourself? And how long have you been a dog walker? Now, in my neighborhood, there are a lot of kids, grew up with dogs, teenagers. At the same time, they're looking for that side hustle, the side gig, and they, put something in your mailbox. Can I walk your dog? I'm a good dog walker. Oh, as an owner of 2 German Shepherds, my answer is, oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. So that's one thing to consider and keep in the back of your mind. How long have they been doing this? Do they own dogs themselves? Point number 2. What breed of dog have you walked? What breed of dog have you handled? A lot of people can walk Chihuahuas, they can walk Terriers, they can walk Yorkies, they can walk Beagles, Greyhounds, or do they walk the big dogs like the Bernese Mountain Dogs, like the Shepherds, like the Weimaraners? Important to know that. What have they handled? What are they capable of? Third thing, will you walk my dog alone or will you walk my dog with other dogs? Also something that is very important, because if they're walking your dog alone, that's one thing. The concentration is totally on your dog. If they're walking dogs with 2 dogs, 3 dogs, 4 dogs, and you don't want a pack of dogs, let me tell you, then the concentration is divided between how the dogs are walking together, how they're getting along, and also around in the surrounding area. And this leads to question number 4. If you are walking my dog with other dogs, what is the size of the dog that you are walking? All right, that's important. It really is, because it's one thing to walk dogs of similar size where they're all walking at a regular type of pace. And there's another thing if you're walking a small little, let's call it a small little beagle, you're walking an English Springer Spaniel, and then you're walking a Bernese Mountain Dog. Totally different gaits on all the dogs. Some have to walk faster to keep up. Some have to walk a little slower. So knowing what size of dog and the kind of dogs and type of dogs that the walker is handling is important. Point number 5. How would you introduce my dog to other dogs? Now, again, we're not only talking about walking and meeting dogs, when you're walking on a sidewalk or you're walking, along a path, dogs meet, and then how do you introduce the dogs to each other, if you even introduce the dogs to each other? Keep in mind, not every dog likes every dog. My German Shepherds, Zarina in particular, she couldn't stand golden retrievers. I don't know what it was about that breed, but she couldn't stand goldens. And then at the same time, you're also introducing, they're introducing your dog to maybe a second dog or a third dog that they may happen to be walking that day. So important to know, how would they go about doing that? 6, and this is a huge point for me. Will the person, the dog walker, be listening or have any devices that they are going to be attached to them? Like, are they going to be wearing ear pods? Are they going to have an iPhone? Are they going to be listening to music? For me, it's always very important. It doesn't matter whether you're on a path, you're in a mountain, you're on a ranch, you're on a sidewalk. Your focus should be on the dog. The dog walker's focus should be on the dog and everything that's going around. So when there are cars coming, there is deer, there are rabbits, there are squirrels, anything and everything can happen when you're walking a dog, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, but you've got to be aware of your surroundings. Somebody's going to be wearing ear pods, and I remember seeing a gal walk 2 Weimaraners. She had her phone in front of her and her iPods on. She had paid no attention to the dogs. The dogs basically walked her and walked themselves. No, not with my dogs, and hopefully not with yours. Now, point number 7. What is the dog walker? When you're saying to the dog walker, what is your protocol if you meet an unfriendly dog? All right? Big point. All right? Not every unfriendly dog is going to be across the street. The dog may be coming toward you. The dog may be behind an invisible fence and going absolutely crazy. I've had all of those happen to me. What is the protocol for handling the dog? And can they handle the dog? Because your dog may all of a sudden go equally crazy. All right? So it's always very important to know how that dog walker is going to handle the situation. Because remember what I said in the beginning, you're financially, legally liable for anything that your dog does. Point number 8. For some, people don't care, others do. Question, will you take my dog to a dog park? I personally would not recommend my dogs going to a dog park. A lot of people don't have problems. I personally do, because not everybody who goes to a dog park has a beautifully well-behaved dog who loves to socialize and loves to be around other dogs. You can be opening up a whole can of worms with that. Your dog could be injured, or my dog could be injured because the dog walker is walking my dog or walking your dog. So that's something that you need to lay the groundwork and say, yes, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Always err on the side of caution. Point number 9, when would you not walk my dog? Now, that's a question that could be dealing with temperature of the day, could be dealing with time of the day, could be dealing with, weather conditions, all right? You're going to walk my dog when it's 10 below? Yeah, maybe not if it's a smooth-coated Chihuahua or if it's a Boston Terrier and there's no coat on. Are you going to walk my dog when it's 100 degrees out or 90 degrees out and the asphalt is going to burn their paws? No, I don't think so. When are other times of the day or at times that you are not going to be walking my dog? That's always good to lay, again, the groundwork and the expectations so you have them and the dog walker has them. And finally, point number 10, also equally important and probably maybe the most important. What is the dog walker's protocol if there's an emergency? All right? For any reason, the dog could be injured, dog could fall ill on a dog walk. You never know. What is their protocol? If a person is walking your dog and the dog is a mile away and all of a sudden the dog falls ill, or the dog injures itself, or the dog is limping, what is the dog walker's protocol to get that dog home? Very important, something to think about. So, those are my 10 questions. What did I leave out? I probably left out quite a bit, but what is your reaction? Can you think of something that you would ask a dog walker that I haven't brought up? And also, what is your experience with dog walkers? How experienced do they need to be for your dog? And even if you use them. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please leave some comments in the comment section below. I'll leave my contact information in the description section. If you have any questions or we need to contact me directly, there it is. Easy to find me. So again, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to click and subscribe. And once again, I appreciate your time and attention. Bye for now.